Hey everybody, this is Grace, and I thought I'd come over here and make a video. And lately, since the pandemic, I've been making my videos sitting in front of a shrub at my house, sitting in my SUV, because I wasn't going anywhere. But yeah, I decided to come out here, start coming out here yesterday. I decided that, and I did yesterday and today. Today, by the way, is July 29th, 2020. It's 9:50 a.m. Anyway, I don't know why I do that, but I do. And basically, there is a reason. But in this video, I want to talk about gossip, okay? And I have done videos about gossip before, but on a different channel. And I'm trying not to use those two channels. I got videos on them, and I'm going to post them eventually. But I really want to focus on this channel and another one. And those other two, the reason I have these two is because those other two kept having problems, and I've said that I don't know how many times on this channel, but I keep going back to it. It's like an old habit. But anyway, this video, I'm going to talk about gossip. And now see, I'm not talking about malicious gossip. Now, who gauges what is malicious gossip, right, and what's not? I'm going to say, I don't have a problem with gossip if it's not malicious. Now, one of the reasons is that a lot of things are piled under gossip that shouldn't be. But if you separate them, gossip from malicious gossip, yeah, you can do that. But I think anytime you say gossip or a person gossiped, it's got a very negative connotation. And it really, that kind of action shouldn't, unless it's malicious. I know this makes sense. But, seriously, right now it's the pandemic. Personally, I'm not going out and shopping at all. I haven't since February, I think. Actually going into the stores, I have things delivered or pick up. And we don't go inside restaurants or any place, really. I don't. And, but, just say that say you live in a small town, and you go to town and, to shop, and you hear something about somebody. It's not malicious, it's not mean, hateful, it's just, you hear something about somebody and you go home and you tell somebody, or you spread it, you tell somebody else. Maybe you heard that they had gone into the hospital, okay, or something like that. Not with the coronavirus, but they had emergency. Now that's not malicious gossip. That's just telling other people what's going on, what you heard. But some people will pile that under gossip, okay, and like malicious. No, it's not. They pile under gossip with that really negative connotation. No, I think people, this is part of life. Really, this is part of socializing. And my master's degree is in sociology. And I taught at college and university. My degrees are in both psychology and sociology. Yeah, I don't have a problem with this, because this is part of socializing. Because, like, if you run across that person, say somebody runs across, and you say, you go home and you tell somebody, okay, and that person runs across that person on another day, and they tell them, anyway. You see, it's kind of like, whatever it is, it's good to know. That might not be the best example, but good to know what's going on with the other person. So when you socialize with them, they don't feel like, nobody cares, or, nobody, has told anybody. There's that other side to it, too. Now, some people might say, well, somebody was nosy. They were going around spreading gossip. I think it's the word gossip that we got to take such a negative connotation off of. And just keeping up with people, we say that, or letting one another know. All kinds of ways, we talk about it. But anyway, I don't have that problem. Now, when it might become malicious gossip is, we know what malicious gossip is. Mean, hateful. It's just all, that person's horrible. But what if that person is horrible? Okay, really, and somebody wants to warn others. Now, if you've ever been a victim of one of these toxic people. You know, ones who do the smear campaign behind your back. You know, they're backstabbers. They tell people lies about you. Yeah, you know what that is. But what about if you're trying to warn people that that's what that person does? Okay, you see what I'm saying? Or what if you want to warn people that person or these people, you know, like this group that suddenly come up, and that they are con artists. They're trying to get people's money. Or this person, you know, gets online and tries to get money off of people, innocent people. What if you're one that they've tried that with, and you know the score, and you're trying to warn other people about it? Say, watch that person, watch out. You know, because that's what she does or he does, is to try to do that to people. Yeah. Okay, now I started another clip. I have been having trouble with video editors, and I mean, I had to download them. Anyway, I had to uninstall them and install, and I deleted one. This one seems to be doing what I want. Finally, after reinstalling it, that is that I can clip more than one. I can edit and put more than one clip. Yeah. The other one, it had suddenly updated, totally different than what it was before, and it said only 15 minutes. Videos can be only 15 minutes, and then it wouldn't upload. Some of the times they would upload. I uninstalled that one, reinstalled it, and it would, but it had to be 15 minutes or less. And there was all kinds of issues, and it went on for across 2 weeks. I don't know, not exactly 2 weeks, but within that 2 weeks time. And yeah, you know, well, this week and last week, and finally got this one to work right. And it's every once in a while. But anyway, if not, I'll have to make this a second one. But I was talking about gossip, and then I don't have a problem with gossip as long as it's not malicious. And I was saying this about, you know, if you're trying to warn somebody about somebody that comes off to the rest of the world as real innocent and real nice and sweet and giving and loving, and all the while you know yourself that person's back there in the background backstabbing you and smearing your good name, and you're doing the smear campaign against you. Smear campaign doesn't always have to be against politicians, you know. People do that to one another just all the time. I've had a lifetime of that. And anyway, you know that person's not also innocent and all this stuff. Plus, you have some really good suspicions, and you've heard about it. That person's trying to get money off of people, and it's doing it. But people give that person money because they think that they're so sweet and giving and loving and all this stuff, when no, really, they are behind the scenes. They are not, you know, to certain people. Okay, now, and now that person or the people that like that person would say you're a malicious gossip if you try to warn them. If you try to warn them, watch out for this person. You're a malicious gossip. There is something wrong with you. You have a problem, because all they see is the good side. They don't see what you saw. They didn't go through what you went through. You know, being that person's target, that person's victim, you know, they didn't go through that. So it's tough, because they're going to see you as the one who has the problem, not the other one. And we probably have all done that ourselves at some point. You know, so we can't be too judgmental about that person, you know, or those people that come against you. You know, they call them flying monkeys, you know, like the Wizard of Oz. You can't be too judgmental, because maybe you were there at some point in your life too. You know, anytime you're going to be judgmental about somebody, remember, you're going to be judged by that same yardstick, you know, or some yardstick. We're not perfect beings. You got to be prepared for somebody's going to go and look you up. You know? And I know that. I do know that. So when I say things, I know, you know, it can come back at me, and they can go over mine, you know, my life, whatever. But anyway, this is on my mind, because I saw some people, some women and men, I think, on, you know, both sides of this kind of fence. And this was online. And I'm not going to give names or anything like that. You know, it really bugs me. Somebody one time asked me, "Why won't you to give me their name, and I got to look it up myself?" And I had said in it, I'm not giving names, I'm not putting myself in that position. But they thought that they really, this person really thought that she, it was a woman, deserved to know. No, you don't. I don't even know her. And even then, no. Okay? If I want to do it, I'll do it. Anyway, so, some women, I saw this last night, it was weird. I don't remember even how it happened, but it just maybe recommended or something. I didn't search. I don't know them. So why would I search? I didn't do all that. This was on YouTube. But this is nothing new. I have, on my original channel, the ones I'm not using, next month, August 2020, will be 6 years that I've made videos. And some of the things I saw from the beginning are these fights and arguments and all that. And, and some of them were just like what I said. Some people know. They have been this person's victim. And some people are their flying monkeys. Okay, this happens so often. And sometimes some people think it's just for views. So they can get some views, they get together and say, let's do this. Sometimes they do. But anyway, so I was saying this quite a bit. Okay, where was I? Got distracted for a moment. But yeah, it's on my mind because, I think this is where I was. It's on my mind because I saw that these women had this issue with another woman. Well, that woman, I don't remember how long ago it was, years. Like I said, it could be up to almost 6 years. But that woman, these are older women, older than I mean. But that woman particularly, I don't remember what the thing was, but I remember thinking, oh, no. Not going there. Not happening. I don't remember the situation. Did she send me make a comment on my channel or what? Or she ran across and I saw it and I said, oh no, that's bad news. And like I said, this is women, I would say in their 60s, late 60s, perhaps mid to late 60s or and up. I don't know their ages, but they have a problem with this person, and they're saying that, well, she is one of these types that, attacks some people behind the back, I guess. I haven't watched him, but one or two of the videos, well, two of them, I think, 2 or 3, I don't know. And I got the gist of it. And that's what she does. She attacks people. She attacks some people, and the other ones think she's innocent, and she gets money off of them. Okay. Now, I had, like I said, that clue of, no way, I'm not going there. And that was, like I said, years ago. And I had a channel that I had tried stuff on that nobody knew it was mine. It wasn't voiced, nothing. I'd use it a short while. And I wasn't trying to do anything to anybody. I was just trying something out. And that woman, she kept trying to get me to go to her channel. Okay. And when I didn't subscribe to her channel, she stopped. You see. And I know a lot of people do that. It just depends. A lot of people, if they want subscribers, I knew a woman who would take anybody's subscribers, and it's not like you own subscribers. You don't own them. But when you don't own people, I don't own you, you don't own me. So it's not my subscribers. I hate when people say that. My subbies, my subscribers, my this, my that. And some of them go too far with it. They'll say, anybody who's watching my videos shouldn't talk to these people, shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that. No. We have freedom, my dears. At least here. At least right now. But anyway. So, what was I saying? But where they would go is like, you have somebody subscribe, leave a comment on your channel, that people would, people who do this, they would go and they'd write to that person and try to get that person to leave yours or at least subscribe to theirs. I've seen it. Oh my goodness. And I'm not saying it's only me. I've seen it happen to other people. I've seen these people, people like this do this over all these years, not just to me, to others and so forth. And, because they want all the attention on themselves. I call them, actually I call them attention sluts, but I try to clean it up. The narcissistic histrionic blend type people. Yeah, their behaviors of not diagnosed with personality disorder, but just the behaviors of, some of the behaviors. So I think this woman is one of them, and I got that feeling that that's what she was doing, and in a way that's a good concept. A good way to get subscribers is to find people you like and subscribe to them, and hopefully they'll like you and subscribe to you too. But when the intention, and you can figure this out after a while, is, like I just said, is to just get them to subscribe to you, and then you drop them. Okay, you don't watch you. You get, that person gets real big, a lot of subscribers, and that's what this woman did. She got a lot of subscribers. I don't find her content that interesting. Some people don't find mine, because mine's usually on the negative side. Now, believe me, my personality is cheerful, so I use my channels to just vent, mainly. Sometimes show stuff on my life, but that's on an original channel more. And sometimes this one, I have some videos on this one that just I had put up here instead of there. And when I do that, people don't watch those. But I have a video stating, and I'll probably put up before this one, stating I got to get back to what I want to do with this channel, which is to talk about these, expose some of these people. Not by saying their names, not by saying, who they are, their channels or whatever, but just talking about what they do and how they do it. And yeah, but I have a feeling that I was talking about my second clip that I have video editor issues, so I'm hoping this one's over 5 minutes already. I'm going to try to connect all these three together. If not, I'll have to separate them out. Like, you wouldn't know this by then. Anyway, but I'm going to get back to that. So, and this was one of them. Yeah, I had that feeling, but about them. And the women who are taught, and it's not just, like I said, all this is not just women. They some of them know, and the other ones are on the other side, being the flying monkeys and saying that there's a problem with those women. Some of us aren't, some of us see through this, but we haven't always. We have to remember that. Maybe we haven't always. Anyway, gonna wrap this up. Talk to you on another video.